A new and heartbreaking update has emerged following the death of actress Hayden Panettiere. Her family has now reportedly been notified that her remains are ready to be released, but there is still one important step that has not been completed. A funeral home has not yet been chosen. Meanwhile, toxicology testing is underway, and the official cause and manner of Hayden's death remain pending. Here is everything we know about the latest developments. According to the Greenville County Coroner's Office, Hayden Panettiere's parents have been informed that her remains are ready to be released to the family. However, the family has not yet selected a funeral home. Until that decision is made, her remains will remain in the custody of the coroner's office. Once a funeral home is chosen, the remains can officially be transferred to the family's selected funeral home as they begin making arrangements to say their final goodbye. For a family dealing with such a devastating loss, these are undoubtedly incredibly difficult decisions. While the family prepares for the next steps, the medical investigation is continuing. Hayden's autopsy was completed, but officials have not yet determined the final cause and manner of death. Toxicology testing is now being conducted. According to the coroner's office, these tests can take approximately 8 to 12 weeks. The testing is expected to examine substances including alcohol, prescription, and other medications, as well as illicit and non-illicit drugs. It is important to stress that the final toxicology results have not yet been released. That means any speculation about a specific cause of death should be treated cautiously until officials issue an official determination. Hayden was reportedly found unresponsive inside an apartment in Greenville, South Carolina. A friend called 911 after discovering her and reported an unresponsive woman experiencing what was described as cardiac arrest. Emergency responders arrived and attempted to save her life. According to reports, CPR and advanced resuscitation efforts were performed, but sadly, those efforts were unsuccessful. Hayden was pronounced dead at the scene. She was just 36 years old. There are still unanswered questions surrounding Hayden's final hours. Authorities have not publicly established exactly what happened before she was found. There has also been speculation surrounding the identity of the person who discovered her. Reports have questioned whether that person was her former partner, Brian Hickerson, but that has not been definitively established in the information available. Because the investigation and toxicology process are ongoing, it is important not to draw conclusions before officials release their findings. Hayden Panettiere became a familiar face to millions of viewers through her work in television and film. She rose to international fame through her role as Claire Bennett in Heroes, where she played a young woman with extraordinary abilities. She also became widely known for her role as Juliette Barnes in Nashville. Throughout her career, Hayden earned a dedicated fan base and became one of the recognizable young stars of her generation. Her death has prompted an outpouring of tributes from fans, friends, colleagues, and people who followed her career. Now, Hayden's loved ones are facing the difficult process of arranging her final farewell. The coroner has reportedly informed her parents that her remains are ready to be released. But until a funeral home is selected, that transfer cannot take place. The family has not publicly announced funeral arrangements or a memorial service at this time, and given the circumstances, they deserve privacy as they make these deeply personal decisions. For now, the official cause and manner of Hayden Panettiere's death remain pending. The autopsy has been completed, but toxicology testing could take several weeks before officials have a complete picture. Her family has been notified that her remains are ready for release, while funeral arrangements remain pending. As fans continue to remember Hayden's life and career, her loved ones are now preparing to say their final goodbye. May Hayden Panettiere rest in peace, and may her family and daughter find strength during this incredibly difficult time. If you want to follow verified updates as they become available, subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and please keep Hayden's loved ones in your thoughts.